See, usually when I'm packing, I have to get like the small toothpaste. This is like the regular size of everything. It's a luxury to be able to do this. I see why people like road trips. Okay, so I'm getting ready to head out to the Silicon Tech Summit 2026 out in Portland, Oregon. Shout out to Yoseph. Got the invite a couple weeks ago on LinkedIn. I'm super excited for this event because I'll get a chance to connect with a ton of accelerators and universities. Some of the founders I'm working with will be at this event. Some of the current accelerators I'm already partnered with are they're going to be there. So I'm just super excited for this event to be in the right space with all the right people. Yeah, yeah. Snowing on the day I gotta take a road trip, drive hundreds of miles. It chooses to snow. Big thing for me with these startup events is actually going to as many as I can. And that sounds crazy, but I think going and being in the spaces is important. After you have your game plan and you know how you can be valuable to the space, go as often as you can. When you become a normal face, it just makes it easier to get on stage, to build relationships. Like everything gets easier the more you do it. But I think a lot of founders are terrified of this, and it makes sense. When you prioritize it and you start making it a part of just your lifestyle, that's when you can win. You know, something else that's different for me is when I go to startup events, this is how I dress. You know what I'm saying? Like trousers, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of name brand, a little bit, you know, nothing crazy. See the coat, you know, I don't go to the events dressed like the typical finance bro. I think that's the way you fall into a trap of being like everybody else. I don't want to be like everybody else. I like having my own look and putting effort into it. You know, I think that's another way you can stand out is by putting effort into how you look. Like really think about it. A lot of my industry and my market is filled with people who will wear the sweatpants or plaid shirts wherever. And that's your prerogative. Do what you want to do. But for me, life is much more fun when you actually put effort into it. Tunnel. I love this convention center. Very massive and clean. Fit a ton of people. Always a great spot.
Manufacturing, user experience, fundraising, every part of tech. We built the ElectroSpit ESX1, and my co-founder and I hold the patent for it. Try to get to you, yeah. From the other worlds of Coraline to the epic fantasy of Kubo and the Two Strings.
Okay, so I'm leaving the event now, and I will say it was great to connect with so many different people. It wasn't a lot of founders, it wasn't any investors, but the good thing is I was able to connect with several universities, which I'll be able to partner with in the short and long term. So this is going to be extremely valuable. All right, quick event recap. You see I'm packing up all the hotel mess. I'm about to get up out of here, but I just wanted to break down what I got from this event, Silicon Forest 2026. It was incredible. being able to be in that room with those kind of creators and the business owners and the universities accelerators was perfect. Now, at every event I go to, I make sure I can get something out of it. I don't think you, as a founder, anybody in the startup world, should go to events if you're not getting something from it. And what I mean by that is it needs to be value for you personally. Yes, if you're going to spend money on hotels and flights, food, Ubers, all of that stuff, you need to make some money while you're there. Right. So for me, what I did was connect with a ton of universities. Oregon State, Oregon, Portland State, a couple of schools were there, and some accelerators like the Latino founders. And it was a perfect environment for me to build relationships and make more connections. Like, absolutely perfect. One of my main tactics that works when I go to events is I literally put my LinkedIn code on my lock screen. See how easy that QR code is right there? People can just scan it and immediately connect with me on LinkedIn. Like, I make it super fast and seamless so I can build these relationships like in overtime. That allowed me to connect with, I would say, like 25 people. But this is the thing: when I connect with those people, it goes so far beyond just us connecting. One of my other tactics is to take selfies with people. Because if you're in an event and you run a booth, if you've ever done this, you realize how much you talk to people like for hours. And you can meet, let's say, 100 people literally within an hour, maybe even 30 minutes at some events, if it's moving that fast. And so you're going to forget people. So what I like to do is not only get their card, their email to connect with them on LinkedIn, I love to take the selfie. This goes so far because now when we connect on LinkedIn, I send you that picture and they're like, "Oh, you're that guy." Right? Combined with how I dress cuz I'm not, normal, I'm standing out. Like, all of this helps, right? Do everything that I want to do. So when we actually connect, the relationship is going to go far. And I don't wait weeks to connect with people. Like, this is a an immediate thing for me, like instant. Like, within the next 2 3 days, you're gonna hear from me. We're gonna have a call scheduled before the week is over. That's the kind of pace that I move at. The event was incredible, met a lot of amazing people, so many great connections. This will be extremely profitable. I can be very helpful and valuable. Like, I've already built a persona of being known as the guy that helps startups raise capital. Like, I already have that label and other people refer to me that way. That lets me know my branding is working. So I'm super excited. I'm ready to get back on the road. Got LA next week. Let's get to it.